something.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
There. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little... The water's not going to hurt it.
No backing down! Cut the fly!
Talon Hurricane!
I'll face you! Time to make a rough shot!
Is it high? Just back it out again! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Oh, bash in there!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how brutal I can do it! You shouldn't have messed with me!
In the wind!
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. Well, looky here.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Illuminate the sun! Come
They
out!
smite with the
Within the sky is mine!
Now I'm in the groove! Execution! Get that shell hiding something tasty! Can you take it?
Mega Ray!
No armor to stop me! We are freaking invincible!
Something in the others truly are strong. What about me? Do it!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Leave the enemy's art to me.
No control here! We managed to pull through.
Coming through!
Begin!
I'll grind you into dust!
When did I get so popular? I can shatter any steel!
Can you take it? Or not?
Do it!
Pesky airborne all yours, Kisara!
Now I'm in the groove! Time to make rough stuff! Crescent flash!
Take this!
You're mine!
Begin!
Raging
Come on! Take this! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
These fists have got your name on them!
Reflect on thy sins.
They smite
Come forth!
that
Holy glimmer!
spot!
Easy.
A breeze!
An easy breeze.
Think we can take that thing?
No way. Forget about it.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret it. Take this! Take this!
It's a doozy! There you go! Don't let up! The flashing part's their weak point.
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that.
Oh, now you cross right!
More where that came from. What's the
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! Let us take to the fray! So you want me, do you? Enjoy the ground while you're down.
Hold on to your art.
Our arts
Here
are being
I come.
interrupted.
One at a time. Stand here the wind. Not on my watch. Spread.
Dance on the wind!
Illuminate the dark! Magic is there!
Can't get out of this!
Freaking does it!
Reload!
I'm on! Rotating pile driver! Ha! Take this! Does it hurt?
Where are you going?
Begin! Can you take it? Crescent
Now I
Strike!
am a weapon weak. Mega
Come on!
by the power of
Looks like you got this one covered.
Shine!
These fists have got your
Force
name
of
on them!
Regeneration! Regenerate!
Why thank you, your lordship.
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
Execution! Another incantation ruined! Take this!
Glacial Spear.
Dance on the wind!
I'm ready.
You're mine!
You hear it now!
Light after
Begin!
this is the wind!
Water, hear my call.
This one's a spread!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Shine! Radiant prepare to be sealed! Regenerate!
Illuminate the
Let us
dark!
take to the
Come
fray!
on! Holy glimmer! Holy lamp!
Focus your attack.
Crescent Flash!
I'll finish you here!
Seismic Rupture!
Illuminate the dark!
Take this!
Holy glimmer! Holy
Does it hurt?
lamp!
Begin!
Radiant here!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Freeze Lancer!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
Let our friends talk. We can't depend on them.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Illuminate the dark!
You're mine!
Holy glimmer! Holy lamp!
Can you take it?
Go time! Dance in the wind!
Shine! Radiant light!
Glacial
Force
Spear.
of regeneration! Regenerate!
Freeze Lancer!
Let us take to the fray!
Raging
Crescent
Cascade!
Flash!
In healing! Reload!
Blind you into dust!
Don't mind if I do!
Does it hurt?
Here goes!
Begin!
Stop time! Freeze Lancer! Windmaster Energy!
Can't get out of this!
Lightning
Can you
Attack!
take
This
it?
one's mine.
Take this!
Illuminate the dark!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! Begin!
Raging
Crimson
Storm!
Ghost Seal!
Celestial! Enemies immobilized!
Take this!
Here goes!
Seismic Rupture! You're mine! Not further.
Now I'm in the groove!
I'll bring you back from death to bits.
Resuscitation! Lightning Orb!
I can feel the
Illuminate the
medicine.
dark!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! Benediction light!
I'll finish you here and
Heal!
now! I'll finish you here and now!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! Allow me to help. Now it's my turn! Can you take it? Crescent Flash! Seismic Rupture! Take this!
They're crumbling.
Now we beat the crap out of them!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
You're mine!
Not one playing nice.
Benediction light! Heal! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Yeah, appreciate the concern.
Assuming you stop thanking.
It's time to finish this. Die! Consuming wildfire. Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
The enemy's open! Dance on the wind! You're mine!
Pierce evil.
You're mine!
I'm on! Illuminate the dark! I'm expert coming through! Dragon Tail! Lightning Attack! Thunder Blade! Illuminate the dark! Holy lamp! Mega ray!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Sorry to...
Reflect on my sin! They smite with blackened blade!
I'm out of ammo.
Reflect on my sin! They smite with blackened blade! Execution!
Evil! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
There's always room for improvement. That was quite the little adventure we went on. Oh, hey! Yeah!
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting to thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Locke.
Thanks.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown. Now.
Oh, my hair's gone all frizzy.
It's the humidity. Here, let me comb it out for you.
Thanks, I mean, Kisara. Whoa, that came out perfect.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Morning. Ready to head out? We've reached our destination.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here, then?
I'll see what I can do.
Little help!
I'll face you. Almost there! Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. Taste it! Come on!
Don't mind if I do.
Begin! We got flyers!
I've got this. Let him marksman. Astral energy. Full throttle.
A flawless victory.
Can you take it?
Naturally. Here's the evil.
The enemy wields arcs too.
You'll soon see about that.
Seismic Rupture!
Illuminate the dark.
Now, one more!
Law, get toasty!
Burn strike!
Gemini
I'm on it.
Tempest World.
Begin! Does it hurt? The Tempest engulfs you!
That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well. Retreat if you know what's good for you. Death from the wind! Simian pests. I shall seal you where you stand.
I'm on a roll now.
Do it! Elton! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
I won't forgive you! Here goes! Red! Raging
Radiant light! Force that regenerates! Regenerate! No armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Does this hurt?
I'll fix you up!
I'll run you with a shot!
Now I'm in the groove.
An astral arc?
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
These fists have got your name on them.
Freeze Lancer!
Can you take it?
Do it!
Does it hurt?
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! I shall ensure you survive this!
Let's do it!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Begin! I'm surrounded!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Can you take it? Does it hurt? Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Dance on the wind!
What's this?
Can you take it?
Take this!
All in order.
We're in good form.
There it is. That's our target.
I'm like bait to them!
Reflect on thy skin. They smite with black and gray!
In here! Let's get you all
Execution!
Dance on the wind! Mind freak! Get me to sit still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
It's almost too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
No place here!
Seismic rupture!
Do it! Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Holy land! Are those arms even natural? Here's the evil! Freeze Lancer!
Legion smell is me.
Yeah! And tumbling to me! Come on!
The tempest engulfs you! I'll face you! I'll face you!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Shine! Radiant light! Regenerate!
That's what I like to hear. Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Does this hurt?
Crescent Flash!
Come on! Can you take it? Come on! Take this! Seismic Rupture!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the
Now,
prize!
that focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Don't get complacent.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Yeah.
No.
You did it!
Really?
Yeah.
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Hey!
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
it doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just damning from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Allow me to have fun.
Blow them away! How's that? You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say. Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dogalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
I think there's someone in trouble here. Oh?
What? Yes! Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes?
Just great.
Light, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible. Yeah! What?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Do you sense one of your friends? Hoodle?
Guess I misread the landing.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Hear my call. Light astral energy.
Eagle fly!
Now.
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Easy. Way to go.
It's almost too strong. Split it open!
Be my guest.
Do it!
Shion!
This one's got your name on it.
Ash to Ash!
Dance to the wind. Up here.
Begin!
Eagle soul.
This could be useful.
This will be a delicious piece of
Reflect on
cake.
thy sins. They smite with blackened blade. Reflect on thy sins. They smite with blackened blade. Execution. All back in their defenses.
Glad you have your uses.
Can you take it? I'll show you how useful I can be. Seismic Rupture. I'll face you. Does it hurt? Do it! Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
We're in good form!
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. I'm surrounded!
Illuminate the sky! Mind if I do?
By the power of Earth! Engulfs you! Now I'm in the groove! Death on the wind! No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Does it hurt?
Holy land!
Take this!
A chain between heaven and earth.
I'm on!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
The enemy wields arcs too.
You'll soon see about that.
Does it hurt? You're mine! Crescent flash! Oh! Now I'm real mad! You're mine!
Searing
I'm on!
pain!
I'll face you! Take this!
Do it!
Must be easy to pick off the bad guys from far off.
It is. I mean, aside from adjusting for movement, wind speed, trajectory.
See? Easy. No backing down! Begin!
Piercing! Freeze Lancer!
Death on the wind!
Raging Storm! Blows! These ones can run drinks around us! Laser Cyclone!
Seismic Rupture! I'll face you!
Flavor Fury! Light Astral Energy! Illuminate the dawn!
Prepare to be sealed, though, leaving first. Actually, perhaps a sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Seismic Rupture! I'm on a roll now! Death on the wind! Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
No, I wasn't! Let's see what you've got.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Another incantation ruined.
Reflect
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Execution!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Go no further!
I'll face you!
Burning Don't mind if I do!
Now you see what I can do!
Lancer!
Now I'm in the pool! Crushing flash!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
I'm ready for the next battle.
I shall ensure your reflexes will not serve you well here.
I'm out of ammo. I'm all stuffed up.
Dance on the wind!
The waters of magic is out.
Does it hurt?
Tidal wave.
Too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up. Does it hurt? Seismic rupture!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better.
Alvin, this ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Coming through!
You got flyers.
I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours.
Can you take it?
A wailing banshee of lightning!
I'll thank you.
Let's do it!
Dance on the wind!
We managed to pull through.
Oh. You know, don't you think we're running a little low on food? Ha! Reel it in. Dagnabbit! It got away. Ha! Could it be? Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
All right. I'll let you go this time. Ha! Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
All right. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Now, where might those fish be? There we go. Glaciers always keep their cool.
Let's see what you've got.
First strike!
Lunar Blizzard Field!
They got me flanked!
Arctic
No further!
Waterfall!
I'll make you! Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummeling to me! On the wind!
Alright, it's showtime! Air thrust! Charging Predator! A wailing Banshee of Lightning!
I'm on! Dance on the wind! Rip and tear! You're mine! You're mine! I'll finish you here and now!
I guess you had your uses now and again.
He told you!
Shame you're not like that all the time.
Don't get complacent.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
You guys want to rest here?
Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means. Did we really just spend that much money?
We've reached our destination.
Yes! Right. Very nice. Yes! Right.
Just a minute.
Great! What? Yes! Great! Phew.
way!
Oh? Hey!
Sorry. How? Amazing! Yes! Hey. What? Very nice.
Alvin, she owns stuffing bread with Mabo curry.
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, you're hooked on that stuff.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Haros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die. Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Dahnans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dahna.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes!
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zugos roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Yes.
What? I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell,
Huh?
good. Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. We're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
What?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balseph, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again. Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I see someone who looks...
No way.
All right? You don't say. Stay calm.
Huh?
Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of race. I wanted to hope.
I can see why you'd feel that way, I suppose.
Huh?
Ridiculous.
Got it.
Right.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
I have a bad feeling about this.
Of course it's this blade!
Dare strike me from behind?
Hear my call! The flashing parts are weak point! Steering flare! Dance in the wind!
Strike! Come on, a roll now!
Back into the fray!
You require a hand.
I'm on it! Talent sword!
Does it hurt?
Now! Gemini Ultra! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here I go! Power this! Radiant spear! Radiant blade! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Hear my call! Between heaven and earth! A wailing
Seismic rupture! Begin! You're mine! You're mine! Watch this!
Here I go!
Seismic rupture! Does it hurt?
A wailing Dancy of lightning!
burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
Searing Tempest! And that's my will!
Seismic rupture! Can you take it?
Spread!
Outright you the
Now, here's the evil! Free Blazer! Holy Wrath! A chain between heaven and earth! Here!
What is this?
Lightning! And a death! Where are you going? Dance in the wind!
I'll face you!
I'll
grind you into dust!
There you go! Don't let up! Water! Here's my
Grind you into dust!
Spread! Lightning Blazer! Here's the evil!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Sorry.
Tornado!
I didn't want to put
Enemies
you off.
immobilized!
What our friends for if we can't depend on them.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Dance on the wind!
Raging Cascade!
Glacial Spear.
I can hear all day!
Come on, roll now! I'll face you!
Chain between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of lightning! Will this help?
Benediction
Healing
light.
circle!
This
East
day.
Star! Glacial
I'm
Spear!
sorry to be involved. Being
We've all got
interrupted.
enough on our
Holy
plate.
Land!
Yes, ma'am.
Quiver of heaven and earth!
Regenerate!
A wailing banshee of lightning! Here's the evil! Dance in the wind!
Watch this! Can you take it?
There!
Tornado drive!
Let's
tear it
go!
again.
This one's mine! Dance in the wind! Seal! Now! Fury! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Radiant Pierce!
I'm on! Can you take it? Does it hurt? Punch!
Graviton Field!
Take this! Come on, roll now! Take this!
Glacial Spear! A chain between heaven and earth! Free flow! A wailing banshee of lightning!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regenerate! Regenerate! Does it hurt? You're mine!
They're not playing around!
Rupture! Take this!
Purge Malevolence!
I'll face you!
Take free flow!
Can you take it? Storm!
Here's right! A chain between heaven and earth!
Take this!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
You're mine!
Spread!
Can you take it? I'll face you! I'll grind you into dust! Now you beat the crap out of me! You're mine! I'll grind you into dust! Death Blossom! Begin! Take this! Rhythmic tear! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! Let us take to the fray!
Illuminate the dark!
Can you take it?
Holy Land!
Death Blossom! The map! Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
We can really make weapons with this?
Dawn!
Illuminate the dark!
Eat this! Dance in the wind!
Holy Land! A chain between heaven and earth!
Can you take it? Take this!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
You're mine! I'll face you! I'll blast it with a spear!
Glad you have your uses!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Does it hurt?
Now! Law! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down? Aw, are you tired, Poodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Yeah,
How?
huh? Well... Hey!
We finally made it.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase.
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Xion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara. Hey, Kisara! How did it come to this?
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
I wonder if you're as soft as you look.
Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? What's wrong? You're looking pretty down. Something on your mind?
Yeah, you could say that. It's just, well, there's something that's been eating away at me for a long, long time. Do you mind if I share it with you?
Of course not. I'm glad to listen.
See, my mom and dad used to tell me I shouldn't go around casting magic. But there was one time I did, behind their backs. And when I did, Almadria showed up.
Huh?
I hated Almadria for destroying everything I loved. But what I hated most was myself. For breaking my promise to my parents. Even though I swore I'd get revenge, there was always this nagging part of me that wondered if I even had any right to do so.
Rinwell, it was Almadria who killed your family. Don't torment yourself over one mistake.
How can you say that when my mother and father died because of me?
This may not comfort you much, but I'll say it anyway. I have a feeling your parents always knew something like that might happen.
What do you mean?
There was always a chance that someday, someone was going to find you and your family. But even knowing the risks, they still taught you magic. And there are two reasons I can think of for that. First, your talent. Second, they were hedging their bets.
Huh? On what?
On you, Rinwell. On how you turn out when you grew up. Sure, learning magic may invite danger, but it would have been even more dangerous to live in hiding without being able to defend yourself. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they taught you magic. And I think they did it because of how much they loved you.
Because my mother and father loved me.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be putting words into your parents' mouths.
No, it's okay. I used to think I would have been better off if I never knew how to use magic. And if I'm really honest with myself, sometimes I still think that. But after traveling around with all of you guys, I've learned that there are things I can do with magic. That there's a point to it after all. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm gonna try and accept it as part of who I am. I want to use it to protect my friends. To protect the future of Dana. Do you think that's selfish of me?
Not at all. I wouldn't want it any other way with you, Rinwell.
We should really get some rest. Thanks to you, I was able to rest easy.
Let's see what you've got.
Hey,
When did I get so popular?
A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven.
Begin! Swallow dance! I'll finish you here and now!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
I'll grind you into dust! Super swallow dance!
Can you take it?
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! Well, looky here.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you. I have a bad feeling about this.
ready for you all.
These things really get on my nerves.
I think I'm coming down with something great.
A chronic inability to read the room?
A malady your art cannot fix. Our arts are being interrupted. I'm in your debt.
On your knees.
A wailing banshee of lightning! Right, savior! I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray! A whirl!
Can you take it? Take this! Death on the wind! What's this? Take this! Can you take it? Death on the wind!
Alright, it's showtime! What's in there? A chain between heaven and earth!
I'll face you!
A wailing banshee of
Plunge you
lightning!
into dust! Does it hurt?
Freeze blaster!
Death on the wind!
Come forward, holy glimmer!
Take this!
Holy light! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of lightning! Divine save! Dance in the wind!
I'll face you!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
On the wind!
Holy light! A chain between
I'll
heaven
plunge
and
you
earth!
into dust!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
The tempest engulfs you!
In here!
Take this!
I'll be saving this
Take
one!
this! Watch this! Can you take it?
Alright! It's showtime!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
In here!
Allow me to help you.
Saving this one! Here goes! Up and out!
I'm on it! I'll face you!
Holy lamp! A chain between heaven and earth!
First strike!
A
I'll
wailing
face you!
banshee of lightning!
The enemy's open! Death on the wind!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Begin! Come on! Come on!
Hear my call!
Can you take it?
Glacial spear!
I'll face
Here's
you!
the eagle!
I'm on it!
Winds of heaven! Freeze blaster!
Place this!
Sweet now! Here,
Force
let
of
me help
regeneration!
This is yet another incantation ruined. And will you lay down your life for your glory?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
Let us take this fray! It does it! The tempest engulfs you! I'll grind you to dust! Come on! Reflect thy sin! They smite with flashing blades! Reflect thy sin! They
Here's a healing art!
reflect thy sin! They smite with blackened blades! Let's put you out of your misery!
Now!
Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Searing Flame! Reload! Champion Fire! Celestial Hammer!
Come on!
Ice
Take
Crystal!
this! First strike! Watch this!
Radiant Love here!
Begin!
Such unadulterated
Oh, now you're
Storm in the wind! Air Drop!
This is some punishment.
Heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of
Shine!
lightning!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Winds of heaven! Ready for it! Glacial spear! Here's the eagle! Let's get you all tucked away! Freeze blaster!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! Let us take it!
Water! My call!
Begin!
Winds of heaven! Fury! Burning strong!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Winds of heaven! Amazing! Y'all want to go now?
We couldn't have done it without
Radiant
you.
light! Force of
Thanks!
regeneration!
Come on!
Regenerate!
Let's see when you get in there and finish this fight!
Shine! Radiant light!
Chain between
Force
heaven
of
and earth.
regeneration! Regenerate!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
A wailing banshee of lightning!
Dragon show!
Freeze Lancer!
Inferno Punch!
Enjoy the ground while you're down there.
Dance from the wind!
I'll grind you into dust! Behold! The Earth! Tectonic vision! Seismic rupture! Now I'm in the groove! You! Can you take it?
You got this one, Alvin. Astral energy.
Say no more.
I need to be stronger. Sure. Just great.
Well, anyway, I should get to work on dinner.
Oh, we already started.
We've got it covered tonight, Kisara. Just relax and leave it to us.
I see. Well, I'll leave it to you then. We don't have a lot of ingredients though, so don't go overboard. Guess I'll do some laundry instead.
What does it look like? We're doing laundry. Obviously.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not trying to clean them by smacking them around again, are you?
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey, how come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric, okay?
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you keep making that face, it's gonna stick that way.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown, but... Oh, Dohalim. What are you doing here?
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be rather inspiring.
Just the same as always, then. Although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me something?
Brimming is thy soul with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you about it.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it. I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore. So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore. And I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with utopia but a dream, life without you would be no life at all.
Dohalim, you're right. I still have Nagal's dream left to fulfill. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Okay, I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's sit down and enjoy it already.
Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes, I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot. Remember them yourself.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah.
But why Volron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across... crossing the...
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Take this!
Glacial Command!
Here's the evil! Freeze
I shall ensure you survive this.
Begin!
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here!
We're in the home stretch zone! Law! Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
You're mine!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Not on my watch!
I'll face you!
You're mine!
Death in the wind!
Into the shadows!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Thunder field!
I'll face you!
Searing flame! Reload! Moving eruption! Gemini! Burning strike! What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor's what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories. Onward and upward.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Retreat if you know what's good for you. Does it hurt? I'll run you through! Can you take it? Does it hurt? I'll grind you into dust! Does it hurt? Prepare to be sealed on weak foot. Actually, that sounds more appropriate. Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
I'll face you.
Certainly not.
Flare Tornado! Who wants to die next? Now! Eat this! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renins had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
I won't forgive you! Begin! The wind! Air drop! The chain between heaven and earth!
They got me flamed!
Come on! Your wings won't save you from me!
I'll take you! Come on! Flying flames! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
I'm on! Begin! Already on! Do it!
Divine State! Thank goodness we won!
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it. Chosen to...
Go no further! Here's evil!
I'll face you! Swallow dance!
Freeze Lancer!
Come on! Hey, when did I get so popular? Cookie flash!
Raging Cascade!
We got flyers!
I've got
Come on!
marksman power!
I'll face all yours!
Here's evil! Lost!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Radiant light! Force of regenerate! Regenerate!
This death shall not be forgotten.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint,
Nope, that is silly.
Do it!
The heavens must be smiling.
You got company! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing fancy of lightning!
Another incantation ruined. Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you and truly!
Taste it!
Now!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound too wise.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
We don't have firearms here on Dana.
I can show you mine if you like.
That would be really astral energy!
Say no more! Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Coming through.
A whirling struggle! Here! Winds of heaven! Burst forth!
reflect on thy skin. They might blackened blade.
I'm like
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
in here.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Begin! Your mark! I'll grind you into dust! Taste it! Do it!
Well then, let's keep moving.
This looks nice and tough.
No backing down! Crushing fly! Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. I'll grind you into dust. Begin! Crushing fly!
A whirling struggle.
Does it hurt? Can you take it?
We're in the home stretch, guys. What you say?
Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
It's blood. Look at your head.
Too fast! Stand back.
I lost my...
A breeze.
Easy.
And together they are but a breezy ease.
Wait, that doesn't sound right. Go no further!
I'll face you. I shall ensure you survive this. You're mine! Can you take it? You're mine! You're mine!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Blow them away!
Glacial spear.
You're mine! The tempest engulfs you!
Winds of heaven. First
You're mine! I'll face you! Take this!
now.
Take this!
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Don't get careless.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... There has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
No backing down! I'll face you! Hey, when did I get so popular?
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
I'll face you!
Celestial Blaster!
Take this! Take this! You're mine! Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner
Come
said
on.
than done!
You're mine!
Do it!
Hey! Blow them away! How's that?
Here goes!
Unacceptable! You're mine! Inferno Punch!
Raging Radiant! Here!
Dance on the wing! Do it! Inferno Punch!
All yours, Kisara.
Wow! Look what I just found.
Out of our way!
You're mine! Never swallow deck!
Raging
I'll grind you into dust!
Here's the evil!
I'll tear you apart!
Hold on
Dance
here.
on the wing!
Here I come! Light ass lightning!
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
Driven and talented.
Do it!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Another one down.
Your skills are admirable.
Hi, Hoodle!
Begin!
Hear my call! Dragon Shell!
Glacial Spear. We're in the home stretch, guys. What do you say?
Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Law. Sounds like a job for yours truly. Do it! A whirling struggle.
First strike!
What hit?
Come on!
Glacial
Go you!
Here's the evil.
Seismic rupture! Roaring snap! Do it! Take this!
Law.
Demons descend! Flashing bang! Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law,
Yeah, we're getting close.
Out of our way!
I'm on it! Can you take it?
You got company!
Dance on the way!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Begin! You're mine! We got fire!
I've got this!
Yours
Let
are
a
not the
marksman
skills of
handle
just
it.
any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
Driven and talented.
Here's the evil one!
I'll face you! Does it hurt?
Fight away!
Seismic rupture! The tempest engulfs you!
Corruption!
Nicely done.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out! Eat this! Solid hot! Don't look like bait to them! Take this! I'll face you! Take this! You're mine!
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
Driven and talented.
Seismic
Do it!
rupture! Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly not.
Here's the evil! Purge malevolence! Fly Outlaw! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Eat this! Can you take it? I'll tear you apart!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
Ow! I'll face you! Dance on the wings! Does it hurt? Crescent fly! Begin! Eat this! Crescent fly!
Now! Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Coming through! I'll face you!
Here's the evil!
Crescent fly!
Raging Cascade! Freeze Lancer!
Eagle Dawn! Take this! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
I only did what any other would.
Don't suffer in
I
fire!
think you're nicer than you let on. I'll be ready!
An astral
Neon! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally! Here's the evil! Cyclone!
That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well. My word, this must be the work of Providence.
Bravo. What now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem with sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Lagiel, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Dahnan owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Dahnan owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alfred and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.